All right, good afternoon. Welcome in to the Pittsfield Western final home game here on the.
Look at that.
Yeah,
We'll
as we can hear Reese yelling as loud as you can.
So I was helping. I feel like I'm really loud.
You are extremely
You are
loud.
very loud. That's why. What number are you? 2 or 3?
That's gotta be 3, 4, 3.
No, he's number 1.
No.
Number 1. Oh,
Yeah.
That wasn't even an option I gave.
How about that, Reese? Can you hear yourself now?
That's.
Cha 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 cha. I can't.
Can everybody hear themselves?
Is it?
All right. We're going to step away national anthem starting lineups before we tear something up here. And we'll be back with you right after this.
See by the dawn's early light, was so proudly we hailed at the twilight's gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular above bird singing can't prove through the night that our flag was still there. your feet for the starting lineup for your Western Wildcats. Number 99, Ridley McCoy.
Raise the roof.
Number 19, Allison Wood. Number 12, Emma Dixon. Number 18, Sophie Rennigan. Number 8, Rachel McMullen. Number 16, Lori Knight. Number 10, Alyssa Marr. Number 5, Brooklyn Schulte. Number 3, Maya Shepherd. Number 25, Paisley Patterson.
All right, that's going to round out the starting lineup for the Wildcats. We'll take a look at their fielding as we make a trip around the field. Tyler, that's you.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, it's going to look a little bit different tonight than what we've seen in the past. Other than on the mound in the battery is going to be
Yeah, that one looks pretty consistent.
Sophie and Rachel in the battery. Brinley McQuay getting her start at first base. Emma Dixon, the second baseman as usual. Alyssa Bareyes rounding out the middle infield. Paisley Patterson starting at third. Brooklyn Schulte getting her start in left. Lauren White, thank you. Lauren White out in center. And Allison Woods out in right.
I saw you looking out there trying to.
I know. I'm not sure what I was looking at.
All
You
right.
got to remember, red wears the red hat.
First up's going to be Tori Stanbaugh for the Saukeys.
Go through the Pittsfield lineup here in just a minute. She'll swing and miss at the first pitch. Pittsfield's lineup's going to be Stanbaugh, Simon, Henry in the 3-hole. Grace Henry, that is. Wombles batting fourth. Emma Henry batting fifth. Brown sixth. Peebles seventh. McClintock's the DP batting eighth. And Gengler rounds it out in the 9-hole.
All right.
Second pitch to Stanbaugh's popped up. Alyssa goes back on it. She's under it for out number one. Good start for Western.
And to bring up Lila Simon. She's pitching today for the Saukeys.
Played second base the first meeting, right?
I believe so.
I like this. A lot of these Pittsfield names are familiar, so it's not a.
Yeah. You don't have to learn
Who was
11
that?
new names.
Who was the team that had all those long names? Was it Menden? Ball one taken low and in.
We've had a few teams we've run up against with some names
I just can't remember who. I think it was Unity, and they all almost.
they started with the same letter.
Yeah, like SCH or
Yeah.
something.
Schieferdecker and
Yeah.
yeah.
A 1-0 pitch from Renneker is also in for ball two. I thought the umpire looked like he might call that. I don't think we've had this umpire yet this year, have we?
I have not really
I don't
seen
I
it.
don't believe so.
Another warm day, maybe a little bit better than yesterday.
Called strike one to Simon. Definitely a bit cooler. Breeze isn't as doesn't feel as prevalent, but it sure looks that way on the flagpole out there
Say,
blowing.
based on the flagpole, it is blowing.
2-1 pitch is popped up.
That's going to
And-
get out of play.
Evens the count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. Who's going to be the first? I mean, odds are it would probably be Brindley that would have her first opportunity in a new position, but between Brooke, Paisley, and Brindley. 2-2
about
pitch.
to find out.
Oh, I was about to say, nope, Brooke.
Inside the shed.
Yep.
Made it in.
All the way inside the.
For a second, I thought you were going to say it was going to be Brooke retrieving a home run ball the way that was hit off the bat, but just curved foul.
Yeah.
Another 2-2 pitch from Renneker. Grounded
Ooh.
right back up the middle. That was hit hard to White in center. She'll fumble it, but keep it in front. Simon takes a hard turn, but she'll go back to first with a 1-out single. Pittsfield's first hit of the night.
Brings up Grace Henry.
That is the second time in as many games that we've seen a center fielder tracking down a ball hit on the ground out there that slipped and ended up on a knee.
I wonder if John cut the grass since that pitch is going to get away. Bounce right off the backstop.
And what a throwing catch.
Right on the helmet.
I think
Yeah.
Simon actually just assumed that it was a free base and kind of
Yeah.
took off the gas a little bit, and she almost paid the price. Oh, did John cut the grass? It almost looks
Yeah.
like it. Maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
1-0 pitch. Swung at and missed. Healthy hack from Grace Henry. She's the catcher for Pittsfield. She's had a couple over the fence this year. She's committed somewhere. I'm guessing that's the CBU Christian Brothers University, our fourth member has told us. 1 ball, 1 strike pitch. Low. Rachel keeps it in front. By the looks of it, when it's all said and done here tonight, it could be a one-man broadcast.
Yeah,
Yep.
it sounds like everybody's peeling off. I'll just sit over here and do scoreboard and not talk.
Count as 2 balls and 1 strike.
I don't think you could do it.
No, I probably not.
Just misses, and Henry holds up on her swing. After Henry, it is Emma Wombles. Emma, right?
Yep, she's
Wombles.
Emma. Yep.
she's the one that pitched the first matchup between us.
They've got Emma's back-to-back. Liberty roughed her up a little bit yesterday. I think Sean told me 11 earned. 3-1 pitch is low. That's going to be a 1-out walk. Pittsfield's got first and second with 1 out.
That Liberty lineup is tough, top to bottom.
I still think that Liberty team is one of the 2 or 3 best we've seen this year.
Yeah, offensively for sure.
Absolutely. And what's John?
Chandler John.
Chandler John does a great job.
Yeah, fantastic.
She had, I do remember her changeup.
Got a courtesy runner coming in for the catcher. That'll be Kenley Griggs out there on first base.
That's swung at and missed for strike 1. Who is doing game changer for us? Is it Sean down in the dugout?
I have no
Because I don't
clue.
think Stacy's.
Don't see you,
Here.
Stacy. I see your dad.
I would say Stacy's getting ready for junior high graduation.
Yeah, she's inside
would
putting up
guess.
some balloons. 0-1 pitch. Hit hard out the left. Brooklyn's going to have her
And
first
that
play.
is staying fair.
No. That'll be a 2 RBI double for Emma Wombles, and Pittsfield jumps out in front quickly.
Why is she so far over? Shoot over to the line.
Definitely different than the start of the last time these two teams played. Western jumped out to a 3-0 lead.
Swings at the first pitch and doesn't find anything for strike number 1.
Oh, the wind's blowing, Tyler.
Yep.
A walk, single, and double gives Pittsfield that 2-0 lead. I am not a very good broadcaster. I didn't look to see what seed Pittsfield got in their regional.
You aren't a very good one.
Yeah, it's terrible. I can't believe you didn't do that.
Filed back for strike 2.
We really expect more out of you. I'm disappointed. I'm not mad.
Just disappointed.
Just disappointed.
I had a couple kids with that today.
1
Here's a-
ball, 2 strikes. Change up.
Come on, Alex Connor.
Not much of an effort.
There's Stacy. Maybe she was doing game changer over that way.
Looks like she's heading to a luau. Oh, that's not a Hawaiian shirt. That's just a floral print. I thought it looked like a
I hope
Hawaiian.
she's listening. She's surely listening, right?
Yeah. She'll catch that in about 20 seconds with
Yeah.
our delay.
That's swung at and missed. Henry goes out of the zone for Sophie's first strikeout.
I assume they got it taken care of. Sean, you doing game changing?
Anybody keeping track? 5-1-1 is what the play is here.
Can we catch up?
And that is a looking at a ball.
One owes the count to Brown here in the 6th hole. Sounded like I said Brownie.
I like brownies.
You know, I guess we could always call down to AAA for a second broadcaster when Tyler and I leave. Call Evan.
We could call Evan. I get Tom. He'll step in.
Swung at and missed
I'll
below
say
the
it.
zone. You know what? Going to get Evan, that wouldn't be going down. That's just going straight to AA to get somebody. They're skipping AAA.
Yeah.
Bush League.
Bush League. Pittsfield is the 7 seed. They will play next
Wow.
Monday against New Berlin, the 8 seed. Winner will get Quincy Notre Dame at Quincy Notre Dame.
Again, they're
Have fun
2A
with that.
schools.
Public school state champs.
She singled,
To where? No, what did Henry do?
walked.
Henry walked.
That is a pretty good pitch.
What do you got here? Full count?
Yep, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Just getting caught up.
Had my paper stolen for a second.
Score 2.
Payoff pitch from Renneker. Low for ball 4. Second walk of the inning.
Pittsfield made her pay last time. We'll see if Taylor Peebles, is that the right name?
That is it.
Taylor Peebles, 22.
Wonder if she's any relation to my good friend Grant from Pleasant Hill, I would assume. I'll ask him next time, and I'll update
Makes
everybody on
sense.
Wednesday.
We
Swung
can't
and
wait to
missed.
hear.
Yeah,
That's actually how we're gonna come on
I'll be on the edge of my
Wednesday.
seat.
Yeah.
I hear they're good peoples, though.
I'll text you guys. I'll text you guys again like I did today when the word mixed was misspelled.
Oh.
One pitcher to Peebles.
You ever
Call
think
strike
maybe it was
two.
intentional, like you mixed it?
I would like to blame that not on my kid, on the other kid involved, but I have a feeling it was mine.
I don't know.
We'll argue about that another time.
That'll be for another
It's very
conversation.
possible they got together on it.
Oh, Alyssa's gonna decide to go to first with it eventually. For
Make-
out number
make the
3.
out.
Little indecision from her. Looked at third and then made the good
Didn't
throw
have to
across
look the runner back, but she did it anyway, just for fun.
She was completing side quest, we'll say.
Yeah.
That'll end the first inning. Pittsfield scores 2 on an Emma Wombles double, and they lead Western 2-0.
Great Rivers Bank offers a totally free checking account without a monthly minimum balance and no service fees. Share the joy of free checking with friends and family, and when they open a new account, you both earn free gifts. You can refer your friends and family now at refergreatriversbank.com. Our current gift is an Everest Journey backpack. Great Rivers Bank will buy back unused checks and debit cards, up to $10 from previous accounts. For more information, visit our website at www.greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Whether you need just one load of rock for your driveway or many more for your farm or business, Lumley Trucking is the answer for all your rock hauling needs. Give Mark at Lumley Trucking a call at 217-473-4006.
Rachel McMullen leading off the bottom of the first. She had a good day yesterday despite Western not crossing in the run column. A double and I believe a single. Unusual stellar defense behind the plate. She'll take a called ball one away. Obviously it was called. It could just be an automatic ball one. Stupid broadcaster.
Could have been a balk. That's a ball.
She'll hit that one foul. Is that going in the shed again? Nope.
Nah,
That's left.
left of it. That's Fowler. Fowler of the shed.
Just keep that out on the table. We might need it.
Rachel's going to dribble that one.
Swing and bunt. And gets her at first.
Brings in Lauren White, the center fielder. After Lauren, it's Sophie. Let's go through that Western lineup real quick. We have not yet. It's
Yeah,
Sophie,
we
then
have.
it's Brooklyn Stolte, Emma Dixon, Brindley McQuay, Allison Woods is in the 7-hole. Lauren takes strike 1. Alyssa Bareyes in the 8 spot, and then Maya Shepard's going to see some varsity at bats tonight. She is DPing for Paisley Patterson.
Good to see her get some chances.
Lauren White with a tank to center field.
Carry, and down to dead center field. Lauren White with her first home run of the year.
We talked about the wind. It might play a part, and it sure did there.
Pretty awesome. Let's see if I don't know if I saved it in time here on the Sullivan Auctioneer. Instant info, we did.
She hit that thing straight up into the air, and it carried. That was well hit, and let the wind do the rest.
I think it surprised her, too, as she rounded first.
Yeah.
She was ready to celebrate.
I don't know. Is that maybe her first?
We'll have to
Career, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
We'll have to ask Dan. He'll know, I'm
First of the
sure.
year. Good. Dan just walked up in time, too.
And Lacey's not here.
He had just
She is
walked
supposed
up.
to be. She's the administrator tonight.
Well, I think they said you were going to be here, Reese, so.
Yeah, you're
it's
taking
okay.
care of it.
That has happened a time or two.
Yeah, I don't see Lacey.
1 ball, no strikes to Sophie Reneker. She gets to follow that excitement.
Back to back.
I like it.
Back to back jacks. 2-0 pitch to Sophie. She'll take strike one. G takes ball 3 in the turf. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hitters count for Sophie. The pitch. She'll take it on the inside corner. She was leaning out of the way of that one. Sophie's in the 3-hole. I don't know if we've seen her at this spot all year. Might be the highest she's hit all year. She'll take ball 4 inside. Western's going to have a 1-out base runner following the white solo shot.
Bring up Brooklyn Stolte.
Let's go, BD.
Left fielder Brooklyn Stolte, that is.
That is true. Grandma up there yelling at her.
She'll lay off that. She wanted to swing.
She
Good decision.
thought about it. She was getting anxious.
Well, Anthony, the pace this game's moving. You might be doing about 4 innings by yourself. Maybe 5.
We may just shut her down.
Sophie in before the tag can be applied on the throw down to first. That was
a lot closer than it could have been.
Yeah.
That was in typical Sophie fashion. She knew she had time.
Nonchalant.
Yeah.
She says, I got just this much time.
Brooke gets strike 2 called on her. She did not like that one.
Oh, chases an outside pitch. 4, out number 2.
All right, up next, Emma Dixon.
she's the 5-hole hitter. Lacey just texted me, let me know that she's getting ready for 8th grade graduation. Lacey, you might need to get ready for 8th grade graduation more often if Lauren's gonna swing like that.
No kidding.
Put a drive into that, but I knew she was watching if she wasn't here somewhere. That's bounced right back to the pitcher again. She'll make a good throw to first. Will Simon for out number 3. She puts 2 away on her own there in the bottom of the first inning. We'll go to the second inning. Pittsfield leads Western 2-1. Pittsfield scores 2 off a Womble's double. Western scores 1 off a white solo shot.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time homebuyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 217-222-7173 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
This is the DP and 8-hole hitter, Josie McClintock. She'll take a called strike 1. Ball 1. Low and in. 1 ball and 1 strikes the count here to McClintock in the 8-hole.
Wearing number 8.
Wearing number 8. Too bad she's not. Oh wait, never mind. Well, the girl she's
Playing center
DPing
field.
for is playing center field.
How about that? Meant to be.
2-1 pitch coming. Foul back, 2-2 count. That strikeout there in the first was Sophie's 95th of the year. Is that correct, Anthony? I think we had decided she had 94 coming into tonight's
It might be possible.
game. Looking for 96 right here.
A little bit of a wind gust as Sophie gets blown off the mound there.
Balk! Balk!
Hush. Hush.
Yeah. Can you balk in softball?
Yes, you can.
Really?
You can.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Nub down the first baseline. Brindley's going to field it. She will just apply the tag. Ball almost pops out, but it's an out nonetheless.
Oh, no. Our field ump is saying that it's a dead ball. It caught her coming out of the box. Which if it
Off her
caught
leg.
her coming out of the box and she was in play, then she is automatically out.
Gotcha. I had already looked down at my paper. Good call
If
there.
it had hit her in the box, it is a foul ball. Or dead ball.
It was just a little nubber off the end of the bat. Saw one of those from Western there in the
Saw
bottom
2 of
first.
them, really.
Yeah. Foul back. We'll do it again. Third 2-2 pitch coming up. Sophie's ready, and her pitch is going to bounce to Rachel to make it 3 balls and 2 strikes. After McClintock, it's Gangler, the 9-hole hitter, and regardless, we'll see Stanball bat again this inning. I was about to say if she can reach, but no matter what, there's nobody out. Full count pitch coming. Popped straight up. Brindley tells Emma it's hers. Emma makes a good run and play on it for out number 1. Brindley could not see anything.
I think she looked straight up in the sun.
And said nope.
And a good job on her part to at least let Emma know that.
Brindley needs sunglasses. She's the only one on the infield without them.
And down that right field side's tough. She's used to be over here on the left side where you're not having
You probably
that
had no
sun
idea
and-
she would need them today.
Yeah.
Gangler steps up with 1 out here in the second.
Or Gangler.
And
Whatever.
what did I say?
Gangler.
Gangler.
You said that because Reese said that.
What's her name?
Gingler.
Oh, Gingler.
Sophie.
Well,
My bad.
sorry, Tyler.
I just listened to our
Ace
You know,
broadcaster.
Ace
right here.
bro-
Well, who's calling me the A's? I'm the
I mean,
number
you
5.
have a degree for this, okay?
I'm the number 5
Yeah.
on the staff. I have mine in print journalism, actually.
That makes sense
That-
after seeing how your freshman class spells today.
Well,
Makes a
I
lot
can't
of
take any
sense.
credit for that.
We know.
Quickly down 0-2 is Gangler. She'll
Gangler.
take ball 1.
Still
Just
Gingler.
keep trying.
That's going to be in my head all day now. Gangler.
All
Jeez.
right.
I don't know if I can sit next to this.
It's been great since you came. I'm so happy you're back.
Yeah.
He loves it.
She'll go around that one foul third.
Paisley's going to have to look alive down there.
Yeah.
Look at the leaves. Blowing like it's fall. It's not.
Wind is just swirling here in the backsteps, kind of picking up all the stuff that kind of sits on that ledge.
1-2 pitch. Popped
Foul,
out of play.
straight back.
Over the head of Macy Shepard. Play she's got to make. Right back to the phone. Another 1-2 pitch coming. Off speed and just above the zone.
Get her right here, so.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Our scoreboard operator is unaware. Now she is.
Yeah, watch her.
Sophie winds and fires.
And
that's
another
off.
foul ball.
We get to the Ag building.
In the trash can if the lid was open.
And we do have some confirmation here. That is Lauren's first career home run.
Okay. Congratulations,
Yeah.
Lauren White.
Up and away for ball 3. Gangler fell behind 0-2, and she's worked it full. That's in the dirt. Gangler wins the battle, and she'll be at first base with 1 out. maybe more importantly, it puts a runner on for the top of this Pittsfield order. Stambaugh and Simon are the 2 up.
We're going 2. Let's
See,
go.
one of them reached on a walk.
Stambaugh popped out to Alyssa at short, and then Simon hit
Oh,
that
Simon hit the
hard hit
ground
single
up the middle, following batter.
She's way out of the on-deck circle. That's hit to right. Allie Woods charging on. She's going to make through her glove. Lauren White's right
Good
behind
backup
her.
from Lauren.
And they're going to limit that to just one base on the E9. That's a play that has to be made.
That was just right over the tip of.
Yeah.
And I think the wind carried that a little bit.
The wind carried it a little bit, and she overran it, and that's what happens. That's okay. It was an excellent backup by Lauren to save a run. Really.
For sure.
I mean, if
In
she's
fact,
if
had
she's
Lauren
not there,
known, she might have been able to spin around and get her a second.
that's true.
She had it way early.
And 2 bounces off the car.
Yeah.
Dangerous part of the Pittsfield lineup. 2-hitter Lila Simon. Off speed from Sophie, misses in.
Up from Soph. Both runners getting a pretty healthy lead. May have caught the attention of Rachel behind the plate. See if we see a snap throw here. No, we won't, because it's going to be hit to right center field. That's going to get all the way to the fence, score at least 1. Somebody's coming around third. We've got a throw at the plate that's going to be offline.
Pittsfield's up 4-1 on that triple.
Ball just low to Grace Henry.
For the second time tonight, a walk has come around to score. Both of Sophie's walks have scored. Ball 2. That is popped way up.
And in play, but out of the reach of Emma Dixon and Allie Woods, both giving chase there.
I don't think Brentley ever thought it had a chance to stay in play.
I don't think so either.
Never moved. And I still think
That or she can't see
I was
the
going to say,
ball.
I still think she
mean,
can't see anything over there.
The second she looks up and gets past the stands, it's nothing but sun.
And she better be ready because
It's coming at her.
yeah, Grace Henry's pushing some down the line. Count is 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hello.
Tried to say that loud enough so after heard me and gave me a judgmental look, but she's on the phone.
Ooh, holds up on the high ball. Still 1 out here in the second, and it's still the second.
Full count pitch coming to Grace Henry. It's golfed in the left. Brooke Stolte charges on and through
Another
her hands.
error. And we hit the cutoff instead of going to second,
And if you're
allowing Grace to run standing up into second base.
Sophie, you just have to be unbelievably frustrated. Granted, the walk was on her, but that's
2 flyouts, and that
Yep.
gets you out of the
That's
inning.
out of the inning.
And no runs. Well, I guess
One.
we'd had 1.
1 run would have scored on that.
Kenley Griggs is going to come out and pinch run at second for Grace Henry. Or courtesy run, I guess I should say.
Courtesy.
5-1.
He thought for sure there might be more outs than 1, but nope.
swung at and missed by Emma
I'm
Wombles.
muting. I'm muting.
High fly ball to left field. Brooklyn makes that catch for the second out of the inning. Atones for that error on the previous play.
Little confusion on how many outs are.
Yeah, so
Here,
far
that's
this
what
inning
we've
I've
been
got
trying to
a
figure out.
fly out to second, I've got a walk, I've got an E9, a triple, an E7, and a pop out to left.
Yeah, that'd be the 2 I remember.
And it is right below her, and she could not come up with the ball, so there will be no play at third. Moving the courtesy runner,
Kinley Griggs.
Kingsley Griggs, thanks. I'm struggling with the names today. Over to third with 2 outs here in the top of the second.
That's away for ball 2. Quickly 2 balls, no strikes. Emma Henry struck out swinging in the first. She's Sophie's only strikeout victim. That is popped a mile high into the
Lauren
wind.
White camps underneath it and
Hits her
can't make
glove
the
in.
catch.
You know, that wind is really tough. We've
It
seen
is.
this at all parts of the field here.
But once again, a good backup. I mean,
Yeah, Allie was there. Good job on her part to make it over there. And that's not a ball you see Lauren miss.
no.
Ever.
So
Yeah,
far,
that
that's
scores
4
another.
outs this inning.
I was just getting ready to say that it couldn't have been hit to a better party. I think that's the first time we've seen her not make a routine play. She's about as sure-handed as it gets in center.
Absolutely.
That'll make it 6-1. Is that correct, Reese?
That is correct.
That is
We
correct.
might let our scoreboard operator know.
After it's 6-1.
Presley Brown steps in.
That wind has got to be wreaking havoc, and them high fly balls especially.
Ball 1 up and away. So of these 6 Pittsfield runs, only 3 are earned. Just misses low for ball 2. I think that was the right call from Josh back there. Josh Howell, our home plate umpire, that is.
Well, that's good. It'll keep Sophie's ERA down.
That's going to miss low as well.
She's going to third.
And that's going to be a
Gets her out.
little 2-5 to end the inning on the caught stealing. Pittsfield's going to add 4 runs to their total. They'll lead Western 6-1 on the backs of only 1 hit, 1 walk, and 3 Western errors.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref.
That's simple human sense.
Give Devin at Gully and Heckler Insurance a call today at 217-335-2817. Let us stand between you and loss. Liberty Tax Service of Quincy, Hannibal, Pittsfield, and Macomb are proud supporters of TA Productions. Give them a call today at 217-224-2300 or stop by any of their locations.
Here's Brindley McCoy to lead off the bottom of the second. She'll take a strike 1. So Pittsfield's 6 runs up to this point are on 3 hits, 2 walks, and 3 errors. Some would go ahead and say that Pittsfield's best teammate's Western.
I would tend to agree.
We're helping them.
We're helping them out quite a bit.
That went just outside. That's a tough take for Brentley down 0-2.
You wouldn't know it by the scoreboard.
No. The scoreboard's gone. She's up there just talking, mingling with the crowd.
She gave up.
Where did she go?
She's back there with Justin.
Bradley fouls that one off and
Got life now. Let's go. Let's use it.
off the fence.
Oh, found Grandpa. He's just way back up there. Staring down here at me.
Well, at least he made it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 4:40. He's wondering how come we're in the second inning.
Yeah, he thought he had it for a 4:30 start time for sure.
Here's a 1-2 pitch to Brindley.
Another tough take.
I mean, we're going to start calling her Eagle Eye. Those are some really close pitches to take when you're down 1-2. Maybe 0-2 still. I don't know. Our scoreboard operator quit on us.
She takes another one. That one
She's
was
ran
up
it
and
full
in.
count
Yes,
now.
full count
Okay.
pitch. Hey, welcome back, scoreboard.
Has she found her kid yet?
I'll ask after this pitch. 3-2. Brindley hammers that down the line.
That is going to go just
into
foul.
the corner.
That wasn't 4 or 5 feet from getting out.
After you're being asked if you found your kid
Could
yet.
not have been fouled by much because that fence ends up at a
the
point
corner.
at the foul pole.
Yeah, and it looked like to me
Man,
it probably hit that side fence, like you say, 2, 3, 4 feet before the pole.
That's the second one we've seen hit well down that line and just didn't get out. This time she'll take that pitch. It's a strike 3. Wasn't too different from the other 3 that were called balls. It's gonna bring in Allie Woods with 1 out.
still working our first time through the lineup here.
Sure are. After Woods, it'll be Bar Eyes. And then after Bar Eyes, if one of those two reach, it'll be Maya Shepard. That's just a little low.
Takes ball 1.
Simon has just been...
She is working that outside half of the plate consistently.
Josh has been, pretty consistent out there. He's not giving much off the plate. 1-0 pitch. Allie will-
Oh, just foul. Hard hit ball down third base.
Even kind of 1 ball and 1 strike. One. A little pick behind the plate from Henry for ball 2. I want to say the first time these two teams met up, Western committed either 1 error or had 0 errors. Allie's going to pop that one right back to Simon. She'll have no trouble for out number 2. And to beat a team like Pittsfield, you've got to play a clean game. You can't give them runs. They'll manufacture them themselves, but when you're
Very
giving
true.
them runs, it's tough.
Yeah, we had 0 errors. They had 6 in that game.
Yep. Yeah, and they almost let us back in there in the top of the 7th. I remember Stanball made a fielding error. Alyssa's going to take a called strike 1 on the outside corner.
Let's go.
Take
That
strike
is
2.
a perfect pitch.
Yeah, those are 2 pretty good pitches to swing at. She probably got the take sign from the coach.
I don't think so.
The old 0-1 take.
The old 0-1 take.
Here's the 0-2 pitch from Simon. Bar Eyes is going to swing
Hits
at
the
that
dirt,
one.
and she fails to run.
Wasn't
Could
even
have.
close.
That will be how we end the bottom of the 2nd inning. Pittsfield puts up 4 in the top frame on thanks to 3 Western errors. Western goes 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the frame. Pittsfield leads Western 6-1.
This broadcast powered by Tiger Hawk Technologies, empowering your business with reliable IT solutions.
Drake's Steak and Ale in Hannibal is the ultimate destination for steak lovers, serving the best tender, juicy fillets and hearty, savory ribeyes. Our talented chefs will prepare each entree to your liking. We offer an extensive menu and a full-service bar for your enjoyment. We also offer catering service for corporate events, weddings, or intimate gatherings. Come dine with us. Our hours are Tuesday through Thursday, 11 to 8, Friday, 11 to 9, and Saturday, 2 to 9.
Straight up in the air to Rachel for out number 1.
Excellent play by Rachel there. For a quick 1 out.
That's what you like to see. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Yeah.
That was of course, that's called strike 1. That was Brown coming back into the box because she was batting whenever Emma Henry was thrown out to end the second frame. So here's Taylor Peebles. She'll foul that one off for strike 2. Oh, 2 count to Peebles. On deck is Josie McClintock. Sophie's pitch. Foul back again. Peebles grounded out to short her first time up. That was the one that Alyssa double clutched, looked at third,
right.
then threw across the diamond, and all in time to get the force out. 0-2 pitch. Ooh.
Ooh, just enough to stay alive on that off-speed pitch.
She was way out in front of that.
Well, that's why you throw the off-speed.
God, you're smart. You hear that very often? How smart you are.
Every now and again.
Another 0-2 pitch from Sophie. Way up, ball 1.
I don't know if our mics can pick up any of the visitor dugout, but it is. They were really excited for that ball.
That's hammered into the left center gap. It's going to bounce all the way to the wall. Brooks going to go field it, throw it in. Good throw to the cutoff from her. I don't see that enough. But a 1-out double from Taylor Peebles. Brings in Josie McClintock. She popped out to second her first time up. She'll swing and miss for strike 1. That is Pittsfield's 3rd extra base hit of the night. Their 2nd double to go along with that triple from Simon. McClintock chases one up above her shoulders for strike 2. Sophie quickly ahead.
That's really 2 pitches in a row up out of the zone.
I'd stay up there, see if you can get her to chase.
For sure.
Oh,
right down the
right
middle.
down the pipe and say.
Best pitch she'd seen.
Oh.
Now to bring up the 9-hole hitter, Sophie Gingler.
With 2 outs.
Gangler, right?
Gingler. It
Gingler.
doesn't have an A.
Gengler.
Gingler.
I feel like I've seen a. So it is.
She's going to pop that up.
Up. Another play for Lauren White.
She's
And
under that one. I think she made extra sure to use 2 hands on that one. The way she
I think so.
got right under it, smiles as
sure.
she comes back into the dugout. So Pittsfield reaches on a double from Taylor Peebles. They'll strand her at second as Western does not give up a run. 6-1, bottom 3rd.
Central State Bank is a proud supporter of Western Wildcat Athletics. With locations in Kinderhook, Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Quincy, and Clayton, Central State Bank is central to your banking needs. Stop in or visit us online at csb123.com. Go Wildcats! Keep your car or light truck running at its best. Head for Nomad Services at 325 Vermont in Quincy. Nomad Services Incorporated is a full-service automotive repair shop specializing in automotive and light truck repair and service. Whether it's that check engine light, an electrical problem, steering, suspension, or climate control, give them a call today at 217-430-6170 or visit Nomad Services at 325 Vermont in Quincy.
All right, welcome to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Maya Shepard getting her first action, I think, since Griggsville. Was that we were talking about that earlier?
Early in the season, very cold, and she's going to get beamed in the arm.
She's going to take one off the arm.
Kind of in the shoulder blade area.
Welcome back to the starting lineup, Maya.
Yeah, welcome to varsity softball.
But you know what?
She's looking at an elbow. Maybe it was
caught
low.
her inside elbow, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Caught her right elbow, not her left.
No. She'll be all right. Base runner
Yeah,
on.
hey.
Top of the lineup.
First runner gets on for Rachel.
And it's been a long time since we've seen Rachel with runners on base.
Long time since we've seen Rachel in the box in general. About an
This game,
hour.
Yeah.
There's a ball 1 to Rachel.
Yeah, she's holding her right arm, which would be her back arm. So it must be the way
Right.
she turned to get away from that.
You don't see that very often.
No.
Usually it's that lead arm, lead elbow.
2-0 count to Rachel. Ground that one to short. Stand ball's going to get the force at second.
Maya's got a slide there. Maybe break it up.
She's still kind of laboring that elbow. Forearm, maybe? I think she's looking at her forearm.
It's right in here, what it looks
Yeah.
like.
Yeah,
so
just
below
below.
the elbow on the right
Inside.
arm.
Lauren White steps in. Had that solo shot back in the bottom of the first.
I'd like to see her add the 2-run shot here.
Do her best Lauren Stevenson impression. On the called strike one. Up above the zone for ball 1. Sophie Reneker's on deck. She'd love to come up and help her own cause. Lauren takes another one.
Up and out of the zone.
Way up. What was that chant that Pittsfield did? Way ball, or way ball, way up.
I do not know.
That was that one that you said, I wish we could hear through the mic. I don't know if you could hear it through the mic.
I couldn't hear what they were saying. I just knew they were loud.
Ooh, just misses.
3-1 count to Lauren White.
Pittsfield's brought a couple students over there, I almost think. Maybe not, I don't know.
And she chases ball 4. And here comes the payoff pitch. Full count to Lauren White. Rachel McMullen leading off first.
Take it outside.
And takes
Mercer's gonna have
ball
another big shot.
4. As you said, Reese, Sophie comes up with a chance to help herself, help her own cause here.
Put one in the air to right center and watch it go. She'll hit one straight to center, though. Not enough life under it.
Nope. Catch is made.
And the runners will have to stay put.
And with 2 outs, Brooklyn Stolte steps into the box.
She was the first to strike out to Simon tonight. Simon's got 3 of those. Brooklyn's going to bounce that one foul at third. Little pause there. Josh was getting himself ready behind the plate. 0-1 pitch to Brooklyn. Taken for strike 2. Quickly behind, no balls and 2 strikes. McMullen's on second. She reached on the fielder's choice. Lauren walked. She's on first. 0-2 pitch to Brooklyn. She'll take it outside for ball 1. Western has struggled here lately with runners in scoring position and less than 2 outs. Brooklyn will hit this one hard to center, but right to the charging Gerard in center for out number 3. Going to the 4th inning. Pittsfield leads Western 6-1 on the backs of 4 hits and 3 Western errors. Western's going to have to get the bats going if they want to come back.
Hi, I'm JR. This is Tiger Hawk. From phone to email to covering your IT department, Tiger Hawk is here to fulfill Quincy's IT needs. In a digitally evolving world, your IT and security must be top of mind. Tiger Hawk is here to prioritize and manage these spaces for you. But don't take my word for it.
Tiger Hawk Technologies to me means our IT is taken care of and we have peace of mind sleeping at night. The one thing I love about Tiger Hawk is I can get a hold of somebody 24/7, 365 and get our problem solved immediately.
Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? Megan Wilson, your local agent with Hometown Real Estate and Pioneer Land Sales, can help. Call her today at 217-257-9401.
Alyssa chose not to initially grab it with her hand, stop it with the foot.
Some trash out there, maybe. Was that what it was?
Trash, yeah.
It's blowing a Cubs logo down the field.
I don't think that was the case, as they got a big win today, 13-3.
Well, they play that stupid 120 game on Fridays every time they're at home. I think that's the stupidest thing.
Yeah, they should be more like the Cardinals and play at 7:20 on a Friday night and put 15,000 in the stands.
One game out of first place.
And 15,000 people come. You guys are worse to watch than like the Rays. Like, they can't put anybody in the stadium.
That's not where I thought you were going with that. But
Shows bunt pulled
no, you
back.
guys are better to watch than this.
1-1.
I thought the way you were.
Did you mean?
No.
Oh.
What ball?
I
what
saw you
strike?
pushing buttons over there. I figured you did it real quick.
No, getting caught up on my count here. 2-1 count to Tori Stanbaugh.
Sophie's been a little more erratic today than what we've seen typically out of her, and I wonder if she's just trying to do too much there on the mound.
It's possible. She hasn't pitched since Monday.
Yeah.
Which is good rest, but she doesn't get that a lot.
Well, and I mean, you got a team that's making good contact. She's putting the ball in play and not getting the outs that she thinks she needs to get as a pitcher. A lot of times then you really try to push yourself, and you're trying to do it all yourself.
Yeah.
She's got to get some defensive backing behind her. And
that was our camera.
That was not ours. Somebody's.
That was not ours?
Our camera's still good. I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
No, that's not ours. Ours is hanging here closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all yelling at him.
Good to pitch.
That's Corey Wombles. That'll be Emma's dad.
Rounded back. Sophie's not going to be able to field it. Alyssa does. Makes a throw across the diamond.
Can't get it out of her glove.
Good charge. Just couldn't get rid of it.
That'll be a little infield
Error
single.
on the transfer. Just couldn't make the play.
Pittsfield's 5th hit of the night. Their 2nd single. Just slow enough. Sophie couldn't glove it, and hard play for Alyssa to make. It's Lila Simon. She'll butt it foul.
Shows bunt, but can't lay it down. Zero 4-1 from the coach. Let's see what 0-4-1 is. I think it's going to be a bunt and run. Nope.
I think it was swing for the fence.
Yeah, could have been that too.
She
And
sure
she hit the
executed.
fence. Yeah, wrong fence, but
Down 0-2.
Coach believes, too.
Yeah.
Coach believes.
Nobody better. Here we go.
Simon, of course, tripled her first time up. She'll bounce that foul of third. She is a home run and double away from the cycle. Think she's going to get it tonight?
Oh, is that it?
only the second hardest one to get. Hardest in high school sports.
The double?
Oh, yeah, the double.
Not the home run.
Rachel Keith. Nope, there's a wasp. No.
Oh, my goodness.
Alyssa's got to knock that ball down. Boy, she
Had her caught and
poor girl's just owning that
feeling
runner.
error.
She's put her on first, put her on second. We'll see if she can figure out a way to get her to third.
And that's going to get. Oh, what a snag by Lauren White. Oh, my God.
That's a center field play right there.
I'll tell you what, I guarantee you the video that you're watching at home did not show that catch justice. That's as good a catch as I've seen in high school sports.
All of high school sports,
complete layout, catches it on one hop. It guarantees.
And the hop was a foot and a half off, 2 foot off the ground. Like,
Yeah.
I mean.
Unreal. Lauren, when you go back and watch this, excellent catch.
over the Jeep and then hit the car next.
Hit something.
Pittsfield's got the corners with nobody out.
Good off speed there, and Simon will move up.
Uncontested. We didn't even bother covering the second. And a high fly ball to left field. It is going to stay in play. Brooklyn misplays it. It's going to be overhead, but stays in the field of play. That's going to score 2. And an overthrow is going to move the runner over to third. As we combined for a couple errors on that one. And Grace will take her typical trip from the batter's box to the base, back to the dugout as a courtesy runner comes to run for her. And I'm assuming that's the same girl.
She's got to know not to throw that ball. But nobody telling, and that's what
Nobody's
That's
talking.
what I just heard out there was nobody was saying where to go with it.
Nobody's talking.
Got to have some communication. Reese, how'd you score that one?
I did not see Brooklyn make contact, so by law that will be a triple.
Is that really by law?
By law?
Is there a law that says that?
That is a fair ball past the glove of Brinley right down the line, and it is fielded. She makes a wide turnaround first.
She can get on the base.
Nobody is at first to throw behind the runner.
Brinley checked out on that one.
Well, she missed the ball and said, okay, play's over. But it wasn't.
And I will be going home here after Western Bats, so I'll let you guys take us home. I might go home now. I'm about done.
I'm about done, he says. I mean, the good news is at this pace, the game will be over and we'll still have time to get to 8th grade graduation.
Yeah. 9-1.
Anthony, are we muted?
No. Nope. Do you want to be?
I would love to be. Counts 0-1 here to Emma Henry. She'll
And a hard shot over the head of Sophie.
Brooke did a good job getting that one into second base. We'll have runners first and second. You got one out here?
I've got nobody out.
I've got 0.
We're going to go to Lauren White, it looks like. We'll get a pitching change.
I think might be making this change about 10 runs too late.
Hello. That is
And
fouled back.
Steer right.
So Lauren White does take over pitching. Renneker goes to short. Bar Eyes moves out to center. And I think that's the only changes.
I believe so.
Makes sense to me.
It's like every time they come to you, they want money.
I know.
It's the only reason they come.
1 ball, 1 strike. Swung at by Brown for strike 2.
How many strikeouts did Sophie get, Reese?
Sophie struck out 2.
So she's at 96?
Yep. Struck
On
out
the
2,
year.
walked
4
2.
away.
I believe Lauren was
96.
96.
I believe so.
Lauren's at 96 and Sophie's at 96.
They are now.
Okay.
That is a dispatchal.
They're not now.
Disposal.
What are you saying?
I was trying to
You're
get to
making up words
disposal.
again.
Like, yeah. Maybe that's where they got it from, actually. Maybe I had said mixed it sometime.
You might have.
Mixed it.
Well, that's 97 for Lauren.
97. 3 away from 100.
I can do the math.
That
Ball gets away from McMullen behind the plate, and the runners will advance. First base is now open with 2 outs here in the 4th.
It could be substantial. Fouled out of play for strike 1.
Ooh.
Guy tried to make the play. I think it ricocheted off his hand, about got his wife.
I think so. He looks and apologizing like he did something wrong.
Taken up for ball 2. Hello, Win.
Wow.
What was
that?
Chair?
That was a can of some kind.
Ball
Was it-
strike 2
oh,
under people.
That's a little rapper. Something loud.
Was it that? I don't know.
Yeah, it was that. That's what it was. It was the nacho tray going into the fence.
It was loud. That wind
2-2 pitch.
kicked up.
Fouled back. Thought that little girl was going to come around and pick up trash. Just the softball. Where did that go now? Oh, it's still over there. Taking low for ball 3.
full strike. Full strike. Full count pitch.
Full strike count
Full
pitch.
strike count pitch.
Taking low for ball 4. That'll be Lauren's first.
Loads them up for McClintock.
McClintock has popped out to second and struck out looking. McClintock shows bunt, pulls back, and takes ball 1. Called strike. That's my fault, Afton. Sorry. I don't know what I was thinking.
What was that?
1-1. Yeah, sorry, I got all jacked up there. I don't know what happened.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. I think it was fair.
I think it was fair as well. It bounced on the chalk.
Yeah.
And then she caught it.
Did Paisley get that rocket launcher from you?
Yes.
No, that's Stacy.
Guaranteed.
You know the best part about all of this? Before the season, Evan told me that Paisley doesn't throw very well, shoulder problems, and then she's got to probably throw as hard as anybody on the team.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she
definitely has one of the most accurate arms on the team as well.
I mean, we watched her throw it from 10 feet from the fence, just straight to home.
She does have a good arm, and I think Excel has made a big difference.
Yep.
She did a lot of training with Excel up in Quincy between end of last year, volleyball, and now.
1-2 pitch. Hit to Paisley. She'll grab it, step on third.
And they're safe. Going to be an E5.
That is unfortunate. Well, you got to make.
Charge and play by Sophie. Brindley wasn't on the base.
No.
She was ready for the ball, though.
I think Brindley thought Soph was going home with it.
That was just a funny visual.
Have a little substitution here. 24 for 4.
Now we have 2 outs.
That'll be Paige Wellman stepping in.
Willman?
Paige Wellman. Western's going to have to score some runs now. If not, the bottom of the 5th will be the end of it.
That's right.
Swing and missed for strike 1. Styled into Rachel's glove for strike 2.
You guys aren't even going to get to see the bottom of the inning.
Nope.
I think I'm going to watch it.
Well, you might as well talk about it.
Come on, Josh. You still let us out of this inning.
Rachel did she was trying. She framed it up well. Josh was not budging behind the plate.
2-2 pitch. Low. Ball 3. Cannot walk the pinch hitter here.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to see Simon bat again this inning.
Yeah,
we're gonna get to see her, but not this inning. And we're gonna get to see her.
We're gonna get to see her right now.
Oh.
2 outs, bases loaded for Simon.
Simon's one swing away from making the 4th inning the last inning if the Wildcats don't score.
That's true.
God, she's a vicious
She
swinger.
has an aggressive swing.
I guess it would take more than Simon.
Well, swing like that.
It's going to be true.
Oh,
they got her. Wow. Actually,
they did. As soon as the ball hit the turf, I said, with that kind of spin, this could really come off funky, and who knows where it goes
good
from
awareness.
there.
Good awareness from Emma to go cover the base there.
Absolutely.
That'll get Western out of the 4th inning on a little 3-4 toss to first. Pittsfield all over Western, 11-1.
Barry Dental Care is the answer to all your dental needs. From fillings to root canals or denture work, they have you taken care of. They also offer orthodontic work. Give them a call today at 217-335-2397 to schedule your appointment.
Are you in the market for a new home but can't find what you want? A&D Builders has been designing and building custom homes since 2004. They are also your local installer for in-ground pools. Give them a call today at 217-440-5930 for all your building needs.
All right. Bottom of the 4th, Emmett Dixon coming up. We're going to go ahead and name our Barry Dental Care player of the game. Barry Dental Care, located here in Barry, is the answer to all your dental needs, from dentures, root canals. They've got you covered. That's a line drive from Emma down to third base, off the glove of Kinley Griggs, and she's going to reach first.
Leadoff single from Emma.
With a leadoff single. Anyway,
then
Berry Dental Care. We're going to go ahead and give the Dental Care Player of the Game a little earlier tonight as usual, but we're going to tear this down real quick at the end of the game so we can get to graduation parties.
Yep. Yeah. No. Going to be no post-game show for us. I'll kind of jump around after this. As Brindley cranks one up the middle for a single.
Good play out there at center to knock that one down. That's going to bring up Allison Woods.
So as we were saying, that Berry Dental Care Player of the Game is going to be Lila Simon. In the box, she is 3 for 4 now, 2 singles and a triple. She of course grounded out there to first to end that inning. In the mound, she has only given up 1 run. Now 3 hits for Western. Had only 1 coming into this inning, but Western seems to be getting to her a little bit here. But nonetheless, Lila Simon is going to go ahead and be your Berry Dental Care Player of the Game.
Yeah, she's really pitched a great game. Great command. We've talked about that all 4 innings now. Really hitting that, painting those outside edges.
Yeah, she's made Josh Howell, our home plate umpire's job.
And they're going to throw Dixon out at second, and they're going to call her safe, but they had her.
I didn't see it.
She is 100% out as she did not return to second.
Wow, I didn't. I was looking.
And they're going to, wow. All right. We like it from our side.
Bunted foul. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't love bunting down 11-1 when every out.
We got to have.
I mean, you need every out.
Yeah, we're down to 6 outs at this point. Yeah. Unless we score some runs.
And, I mean, what you're thinking, I'm sure probably a thought here is, well, we need to get under that 10-run rule, but you can't just sacrifice outs here. And that's a very close pitch, too. But, I mean, if you're thinking this game goes the length, Western fights back, you're going to need all 12 of those outs to score 10 runs.
Yes.
Unless Simon just completely forgets how to pitch, which she's shown no indication of that.
And they've got plenty of pitchers behind her. Woods. That's going to get down for a single. Dixon will be on third. Well, the base is loaded. And a throw right back into the pitcher. That's a good little hit from Allison.
Sure was. Sure was. That's 3 straight singles to lead off the inning for Western. Apparently, if Tyler Patterson would have left a little earlier, this game might be.
Yeah, he's got to get out of the.
Takes his militia of children as he leaves.
One's leading the way. That'll be Scotty leading the way. Pennick and Parker following. And there's a first pitch strike to Alyssa. And we've got to be looking to swing here.
She struck out swinging her first time up. 0-1 pitch to her. She'll way out in front of it, pop it into the Western dugout. Down 0-2.
Lila Simon, very efficient so far. Only 55 pitches through 3 innings.
And she's been in full command. Really, this is the Western's first big threat.
And Alyssa will take strike 3, looking right down the tube.
It is the 4th strikeout. 2 swinging, 2 looking for Simon.
Let's see if Maya Shepard can do something here.
She took that bruiser off the, what were we calling it, the forearm that first time up?
Yeah. That one just off the outside edge, ball 1. Ducks on the pond, or as you like to say them, deer in the field.
Deer in the field, ducks on the pond. Whew, it just lays off.
And you can't ask that at third base. That's the problem with that position on that umpire. They don't have a look at it.
No, yeah. Maya's going to hit that one. Oh, it's going to be a, gets by. Brindley's getting out of the way.
Brindley is out. Woods will move up to third. Western will score a run on that. And Maya's on second base on the fielder's choice. Good base run on her part to go ahead and get moved up.
Bring Rachel up with a runner on second, third, and 2 outs.
And yeah, they would have had the double play. They could have really had a triple play there. I know they didn't need it, but that was set up very nice.
That couldn't have worked better for them.
Nick Mullins steps in, first pitch ball.
And I think what happened there, is that still stand ball at short?
No, that's going to be Josie McClintock's there. Paige Willman's at second. You got a whole different group of players at this point.
And you've got to probably think if that's Tori Standball, that's a tag and a flip. I think McClintock thought she was a lot further away, and she kind of.
Yeah, I agree.
whoever that is, and that's going to be hit to second. Rachel rolls over on that. Flip to second for out. Flip to first for out number 3. Western will score 1 to get within that 10-run rule. If Pittsfield adds anything to their total here, Western will need to respond back. Pittsfield's up 11-2 over Western.
Lister Auction Service does estate, consignment, and real estate auctions. Contact Bob or Megan today for all your auction needs.
All right, back with you here, top of the 5th. And that's going to be a long drive right field over the head of Allison Woods. And she'll get that brought back in. That'll be a leadoff double. Tom Patterson joining in as Tyler and Reese had to bail on us.
I'm glad I could stop in, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe we can turn this around.
I'd like to see us
11-2 with a runner on what?
Runner on
second.
Yeah, there was one. That disappeared on us.
Going to have a pinch runner, I think.
I think so. A lot of subs here for Western as they've, or not for Western, for Pittsfield as they've kind of went through the lineup.
Well, I think they're trying to get everybody in, let them have a little
time
before regional start next week. And I'm sure you all have talked about the wind blowing out today.
Yeah.
It's extremely
How about that home run from Lauren? That just barely got out, but the wind pushing it.
Push it out, yeah.
Really helped.
Last 2 days, the wind's been blowing out here.
First pitch high to the backstop, ball 1. Runner advanced to third. Still no outs. So are you home for long here, Tom?
Leaving tomorrow morning.
I figured. Wama's going to pop that up. Rennicker will range back, make a good play at short for out number 1. Leaving tomorrow morning. Where are you heading?
Texas, Oklahoma.
There you go.
Louisiana. Got some business to take care of next week down there.
That one's going to get away from Rach. Right back to her. She just couldn't handle it. She'd have had her.
She panicked a little bit, saw that ball come back. Makes the score now 12-2 with nobody out. Oh, yeah,
one out.
One out.
Yeah, 1 out, but now we're back to that 10-run rule. Western's down to their final 3 outs if they don't score. So what else is new?
Checking crops and.
My beans are up. I planted last.
Already?
Took about 5-6 days. Got them out. They're up out of the ground.
Good.
They're about 1.5 inches tall.
We could use a drink of water. A lot of. I checked some fields around today, and corn looks good, but it's dry.
It's dry.
Weather forecast shows rain Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week.
Yeah, decent shot at it too. I know we had a little bit of a shot this week, just didn't materialize. There's decent storms just south and east of us today. It's nothing here.
Got a 1-2 count. And that sets her down.
Yeah, that'd be
2 out now.
Second strikeout for Lauren on the day. That'll get her to number 98 on the season, looking to hit that 100 strikeout mark.
We're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to
play another inning.
We're gonna have to forego that 10-run rule.
Yes, we are.
She throws the ball extremely well today.
How about that diving play she had, the scoop out there in center field?
That was excellent.
Like Tyler said, that might have been one of the best plays he's ever seen in all high school sports for a dive, and pick that ball, foot off the ground.
What was nice about that? She got up and threw it right back in, held that girl at third.
Huge play from Lauren. Yeah, another good pitch
I think
there.
She's going to hopefully end up at 99 strikeouts.
I hope so. Got a pinch hitter here for Pittsfield. It'll be Emma Dipple. She's got a 2-2 count.
I like that. I can't read the
It's
screen.
so hard to see anything with the sun back here. Runs the count full.
And he puts her down, sets her down with a called strike 3. That puts 99 strikeouts for the year for Red.
Yeah. We're going to head to the bottom of the 5th. Wildcats down to their final 3 outs. They're going to have to score to stay out of the 10-run rule.
This broadcast powered by Tiger Hawk Technologies, empowering your business with reliable IT solutions.
The Place offers Lotus drinks, hand-dipped ice creams, milkshakes, and much more. They are located on the corner of Mortimer and Decatur Street in Barrie. TA Productions would like to thank Bushmeyer Farms, Milky's Place, Western Collision Center, The Puppy Parlor, and Tacos Tequila for being sponsors of today's broadcast.
All right, back with you here. Bottom of the 9th, or bottom of the 5th, bottom of the 9th. Bottom of the 5th, it'll be Lauren White up.
It hasn't been that long.
No, feels like it.
Yeah. Line shot foul.
Makes it a 1-1 count. Heard we had a good coach pitch game last night down there. Did you get to go down and watch
I went
Parker?
down and watched it. I was impressed with little kids.
Yeah. I talked to Schaefer this morning. I texted him first thing this morning early. I said, did you throw a no-hitter last night? He said, well, I had a one-hitter going through 4, and then they rocked me in the 5th, and they came back and won. Yeah. And White's going to sit down via the strikeout from Simon.
I was getting ready to say, I thought Brett threw a real good game last night.
Yeah. Yeah, early on, I think he was bringing the heat.
Saw several really some nice, promising young talent down there, though.
Yeah.
For that age group.
Sophie's going to hit that right back up the middle. It about took Simon's leg out.
That'll put a runner on first with 1 out.
That's the runner we need to score. It'll be Stolte up, and Dixon's on deck. First pitch ball to Brenly. Strike zone's been really consistent today. It's been tight.
Yeah, it's been tight except that high outside pitch.
Yeah.
He likes that high outside pitch.
Yeah.
That's it.
And Brooklyn's going to get caught on the check swing there. It'll be a 1-1 count. I'm okay with it as long as it's consistent. As long as
that's what I was getting ready to say.
Yeah. If it's consistent, it doesn't matter. That one just off the outside edge, 2-1 to Brooke. He fouled back. Kenley Griggs picked that up. A lot of freshmen around the infield here for Pittsfield.
They're getting some experience out there right now.
Brooke will be set down via the strikeout as well. Brings up Emma Dixon.
This is our final opportunity here. Emma's got to put one in play.
That is Simon's 5th strikeout, I believe, on the day. 6th, her 6th strikeout.
There we go.
Kenley's going to throw that down into right
She
field.
should be on third.
Sophie's heading to third, and she'll be in there easy. And that's an important run down there at third base for the Wildcats.
Not that I'm hoping for a pass ball, but I'll say it anyway.
We'll take it.
We'll score any way we can.
That is right. 2-0 count here to Dixon.
I think we got a 2-1 count. Oh.
And they'll swing at one in the turf. What the Wildcats down to their final strike. Pretty tough take there.
That's been a strikeout many times.
That'll put him down on first base, and Brendan McQuay steps in, 2 down. Runners on corners.
Runners on the corner. Will they try to make a play at second?
I don't believe so, but you never know.
This will be an interesting.
And it's not going to matter.
There we go.
That one gets past the center fielder.
She's going to score 2 off this. Oh.
And the left fielder falls down. Brindley on her way to third. She'll get the stop sign there. And how about a stand-up triple?
Triple. Yep.
Scores 2, and Wildcats stay alive.
I'm sure there's some 8th grade parents that have some high school kids saying, son of a gun.
Yeah. I know I've got some girls that are wanting to be there. That's where Tyler went, down to the junior high.
I figured he probably had to help pass out some certificates or something, being the school board president.
I would say so, and I think Reese had a family member over by Springfield graduating, so that's where he's off to.
A lot of graduations this time of the year.
Quick 0-2 count here to Woods.
I guess I thought Barry was going to be out before Memorial Day, but I guess they got to come back for 3 days, like Tyler said.
Yeah, final day's on Thursday, I believe. Woods dribble that down, foul down the third base line.
Make that an 0-2 count, I believe.
I believe so. And Woods going to hit that through the left side. That'll score McQuay. And a single for Allie.
The question is, how far will the Pittsfield coach
go before
take the young kids before she re-enters?
Yeah. How to bring up Bar Eyes.
Ball 1 to her, out high outside.
She'll swing at that one. 1-1 count.
And it's popped up to the pitcher for the final out of the inning, but Barry does do a little damage. stays alive going into the top of the 6th.
12-5. See if the Wildcats can hold them in the top. Central State Bank is a proud supporter of Western Wildcat Athletics. With locations in Kinderhook, Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Quincy, and Clayton, Central State Bank is central to your banking needs. Stop in or visit us online at csb123.com. Go Wildcats!
Yeah, she takes ball 1. Red has that chance to go to the 100 strikeout mark this inning.
Yes, she does.
If she throws a strike.
It's 2-0 count here.
Got to get one of them first.
Looks like Piper Henry up. She's the pinch hitter.
There we go.
Takes a big cut there. That one's going to be fouled back off the steps.
College softball started today, by the way.
College?
Uh-huh. The playoffs.
The playoffs, yeah.
Yeah. They,
we enjoy watching them.
Yeah, I do too. SEC has, I think, 11 teams in it or something like that.
Yeah, it's a bunch.
There's your 100th strikeout.
Yeah. Lauren records number 100 and gets congratulated from her team. How to bring up Josie McClintock. Big regional matchup next week for the Wildcats Wednesday night. Are you back yet from that?
No, I'll be watching.
You'll be tuning in.
Yeah, I'll be tuning in.
Wednesday at 4:30 is the scheduled time. Of course, rain might change all this also.
Yeah.
You know, if that we also have the game here Tuesday night, which is the Liberty game, and I don't remember who they play.
Got a 2-1 count.
Liberty Griggsville Tuesday night at 4:30 right here. It's count 2-2.
That ought to be a pretty even matchup.
Yeah, I mean, Liberty's a good team.
Yeah.
Liberty's a really good team. But
They're seated first, aren't they?
Second in our big bracket here. Illini Bluffs is first.
There's another strikeout. Second one of the inning for Lauren.
Brings up Kinley Grigg. She's batting for Sophie Gingler.
I think everybody in Pittsfield's dugout has been in the game tonight.
I think they've done a good job getting them all in, and they've not just come in and batted a little bit or something. They've played the field. They've taken their turns. Kinley's going to hit that to short to Sophie. She makes it look easy. Throws across to McQuay for out number 3, and we are going to head to the bottom of the 6th. Wildcats trail by 7.
I'm Chris Nichols, Managing Broker and Owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 217-222-7173 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
All right, it'll be Maya Shepard. She's going to pop that one
Straight up.
Straight up. Will it get out of play? No, and Kinley Griggs unable to make the play.
I don't think she found that ball right off the bat.
I don't think so either. Nobody really communicating on where that was at and helping her out. Just inside. Pretty close.
We take some pitches that would be hard for me to take.
Yeah, me as well.
And then we swing at something that we probably shouldn't swing at either.
I agree with you. Maya's going to foul that one off.
Stayed alive.
Top of the lineup, up and due up. McMullen on deck. And a big hack there from Maya. It'll be a strikeout for Simon. One down here in the bottom of the sixth.
You said McMullen batting right at 500, you think?
Probably 450 or so. She's in the fours.
I know I've seen her many times, a couple, 3 games this year have 2 and 3 hit games.
Yeah. Fun to watch. That one's going to be flown to right field. They're not going to make a play on that as it falls in no man's land. And McMullen with a stand-up single.
Chance to get some more run with Red up to the plate. Top of the lineup in the order here with only one out.
Red fouls that one back.
You know, the last couple days we've had excellent crowds here too.
Oh, yeah, huge crowds here. Last night for senior night was about as many people as I've seen around here.
You know, right now, Barry Western has probably a nicest park as about any place in our area.
Yeah.
For seating and watching the game.
Yeah, for being able to watch, even down the lines. You know, I mean, and behind us down the line. You know, the hills are set up nice. Lots of flat spots.
She tries to do a little bunt action, fouled it off, takes the count 1 ball, 2 strikes, I believe.
I believe so. See if Lauren can make some contact here, move Rachel around. White's going to strike out. That'll bring up Sophie Reniker. She hit a hard ground ball up the middle her last time up.
Yep. 2 out. Bottom of the top of the bottom of the 6th. Excuse me.
We'll see what Soph can do here.
I didn't realize you had to bring your own chair to do this.
Now you know.
Nah, I figure I'll realize I bring my own chair from now on.
Always bring a chair. I used to when we were down the line for junior high softball, I would bring the side by side. So I'd bring chairs and all kinds of stuff. Soph's going to drive that one to left field. And a good play by the center fielder for out number 3.
It hung up there pretty long.
Yeah, it did. We're going to head to the top of the 7th. Wildcats still trail by 7.
Great Rivers Bank offers a totally free checking account without a monthly minimum balance and no service fees. Share the joy of free checking with friends and family, and when they open a new account, you both earn free gifts. You can refer your friends and family now at refergreatriversbank.com. Our current gift is an Everest Journey backpack. Great Rivers Bank will buy back unused checks and debit cards, up to $10 from previous accounts. For more information, visit our website at www.greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Whether you need just one load of rock for your driveway or many more for your farm or business, Lumley Trucking is the answer for all your rock hauling needs. Give Mark at Lumley Trucking a call at 217-473-4006.
You got a 1-1 count here, I believe.
No, it's because Stacy messed it up on Game Changer.
All right. So they're having a little dispute over the score, but 12-5 is the correct score. I got a 2-1 count here. On looks like Paige Wellman.
No, she's not, Adius. She's looking at her phone.
I believe it's 2-2 now.
I really don't know. We got some hollering and not really too sure.
He just said
2-2.
Yeah. Nope, 3-2. It was full.
Full count.
I missed the ball.
That puts Wellman down on third. Hold on.
All right.
All right, that's going to be a single.
Yep, puts runners on first and second and nobody out. Ball had eyes behind it, went by Sophie's glove.
A walk. Nobody out.
Got ahead in the count with one strike. Ball one, evens the count 1-1 with runners on first and second. Steps in the box, and here comes the pitch. Strike two, swinging. Got a 1-2 count now. Runners still on first and second, and nobody out. Top of the seventh, and she records a strikeout for the first out of the inning. Brings up number 7 for Pittsfield. Fouled off for strike one.
Yep.
She's ahead in the count again. No balls, one strike. Runners are still holding on first and second. One out.
All right, looks like we got the book squared away.
All right, there we go.
Emma Womble's up for Pittsfield. I see you've recorded an out while I was gone.
Yes. Had a strikeout. Got 1 ball, 2 strikes to Wombles. 1 out. Runner still holding on first and second. A little fly ball. Sophie's going to run and can't do it, but they go to third. And
Paisley could not scoop it. It come out of her glove.
Yep.
That's a tough one with that runner sliding in there.
Yeah. Yeah, the throw bounced a couple times into the glove, so.
It's going to bring up Piper Henry.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Fouled her off for strike 1.
Back off the AC unit back there.
Yeah. Low for ball 1. Evens the count, 1-1. 1 out. Bases loaded. Ball lifted to left field. Catch. Runner tags but doesn't go. Ball comes in. 2 out. Bases still loaded. Two outs are Anthony with bases loaded.
That one's going to be fouled back. Emma Dipple up to bat here for Pittsfield.
Swinging strike. That's an 0-2 count on her. 2 out, bases loaded. Chance to work yourself out of the inning here. Fouled her off, stay alive. And we're out of balls for a moment.
I think so. I think they've all been hit out of play. Here comes one in from the dugout.
Lowen goes to the rosin bag with an 0-2 count. 2 out. Ooh, nice pitch. Hard to take that one. For those watching, that was a tough one to take. Out of play. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. The bases are loaded.
A little off speed there, low in the dirt, or in the turf, I guess. 2-2 count.
And she sets down out of the inning without any runs. Left the bases loaded. Going to the bottom of the 7th, trailing 12-5.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Give Devin at Gully and Heckler Insurance a call today at 217-335-2817. Let us stand between you and loss. Liberty Tax Service of Quincy, Hannibal, Pittsfield, and Macomb are proud supporters of TA Productions. Give them a call today at 217-224-2300 or stop by any of their locations.
Okay. Bottom of the 7th, trailing by 7.
Brooklyn Stolte up. We'll see what she can do here to get us lead off. Brooklyn has had 3 at-bats today, 2 strikeouts, and then a ground out. I believe it was a ground out. Some final stats on the pitchers. Renneker went 3 innings, allowing 7 earned runs and 2 strikeouts. White, the other 4 innings, no earned runs and 7 strikeouts. Good little line for Lauren there.
Yep.
We're not going to be doing any kind of post game at the end of this game. We're going to wrap it up. We've got graduations to get to.
That put Lauren at 103.
103. She was 96 starting. Yeah,
Yep.
Good little outing for her. That one in there for strike 1. It'll be a 3-1 count to Brooke. And a little bit of wind came up out of nowhere. That one in there for strike 2.
I'm surprised, as warm as it is, that the wind, we haven't blown something up.
Me too. Simon crosses the 100 pitch mark here in this at bat.
Next week looks like we got some chance of rain, and the weather cools off considerably. We got one day it hardly gets over 60 here.
Yeah.
And I'm going down to Texas, southern Texas, and Louisiana, where they're going to have record heat, 107.
That's fantastic, Tom.
Yeah, you want to see I look like a turkey at Thanksgiving. All I need to be is sitting on a rotisserie.
That's right.
Fouled that one off. Stayed alive.
Yeah, she's hanging in there. Simon on the day so far through 6 innings, allowing 4 earned runs, 8 strikeouts, only 3 walks. She's really been pretty consistent, pretty well in command all game. Western did put together a decent 5th inning, scoring 3 runs. Brooklyn's going to ground that to second baseman Paige Willman. Good little snag.
Kind of swatted that one down.
Yeah, she'll throw out Brooke. That'll bring up Emma Dixon. Dixon's 1 for 2 on the day, and she scored twice. And that's a high strike. We have not seen that one called.
He's got graduation too.
Yeah, he's looking at his clock. McQuay is on deck. For Western, they've been led tonight by Brinley McQuay at the plate. She is 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs, and she's scored a run herself.
Fouled that one off.
We're going to be back with you next Wednesday night. Western will play host to Pleasant Hill and the first game of the regionals. And Tuesday night, we won't be carrying it, but Tuesday night will be a game here at Western. It'll be Liberty Griggsville in their regional matchup. The 2 winners will play Friday night at 6 o'clock under the lights.
Oh.
Dixon back to Simon. Good little snag for her. She'll throw her out, and the Wildcats are down to their final out. Two down, McQuay's up.
Outside for ball 1.
To Brooklyn, or to Brinley.
Who's on deck?
It'll be Allison Woods. She reached her last time up via a little pop fly over the second baseman's head, I believe.
She got a 3-0 count.
Kind of pitching around Brinley, it looks like.
She walks on 4 straight.
Yeah, 4-pitch walk when you got a seven-run lead. That's not normal. Allison Woods steps in. And a high pitch to Allison. That was helmet high.
Yeah.
That was high.
Well, they had a pickoff move on first.
Yeah.
Catcher and first baseman was signaling each other. That was a designated.
Allie's going to pop that up. Kinley Griggs underneath of it down there at third. She'll make the catch. And that'll do it as the Wildcats lose 12-5 to the Sockies. Any last words, Tom?
Not really.
Not really. All right, we're going to see you guys next week. Wednesday, we'll have regional action right here on tap. We appreciate everybody watching. We're heading off to the graduations.